I've been having a bit of a chat with your children.
My children.
Yes, and they've given me a list of stories that they want you to tell.
Oh.
So you're in trouble now. we got the sanitized version of the first 30 odd years earlier on. So.
A sanitizer.
Absolutely, absolutely. So. Mum's favourite one is about Squisy Taylor coming to shoot Grandpa.
Oh, yes. Now, that's not me. I mean, that was a really kind of historical thing, I suppose. I don't know.
Explain to me who Squisy Taylor is and what the situation was with Grandpa.
The situation was that he had murdered one of my father's drivers.
Right.
And I can't think the name of the road now. A road out here that's now a very busy road, but it was right out in the bush there, and he'd been murdered. And I don't know why Dad there was a court, they had a case against Squisy Taylor, but my father had to give evidence at the trial, and I don't quite understand why, but anyway, he was called. And before the trial, Dad got this phone call from Squisy Taylor to say he was coming to fix Grandpa, your grandpa. No, your boat grandfather. So he went to the police. The police issued him with a gun. And we had at that time a big dog called Jim. And we set about this siege. We had a big window in one of the front rooms, which you can see on one of the pictures of the house there. And underneath there was a big box thing, we called it Mum's long box. It was her hope chest. And Dad was on this box with his gun. Jip was outside. And we were all detailed. Of course, the windows didn't go, but we were all, none of us stand up. We were all just crawl or whatnot. Well, the car came. It was the end of the road where we were. The car came, and Jip, the dog. Oh, he was a big, powerful dog, a bit like Jake, I suppose. And anyway, there was a lot, there was things going on outside. In the end, they went, but we were, that was Squisy Taylor's visit to our place.
And he was some kind of famous gangster in Melbourne, was he?
He was, yes, Squisy Taylor was the king of the underworld. And, the taxi driver, I suppose, would have money. I don't know what he killed the taxi driver for. What was the name of that street that went out to Doncaster? And it was right out in the world.
Manningham Road?
No, it was the one that went across. Oh, I can tell you that. It'll come to me when I least expect it. But, there were headlines about this. Squisy Taylor was foiled in his attempt to kill Dad.
So what happened? Great-grandpa went out and negotiated.
No, the car went off after a while. They were there for quite a while, and apparently they deliberated against apparently they realised that, Dad was ready for them.
Right.
And whoever walked in, it was straight up, well, you've seen the house out there, straight up, no house, and then drive down the side, the old-fashioned style. And whoever walked in that gate, Dad could have, and Jip would have sat. Anyway, but that's the night Squisy Taylor came to her.
And where were you?
I was on the floor. We were all told not to, in case they peppered the windows. Doesn't sound much now, but we were really terrified that night. Anyway, it all went well.
So, and I understand that your father was also the president of the Automobile Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, he was.
My
And
goodness.
for 25 years, I think.
Wow.
And he was
Was that in Victoria or was that in Australia?
Victoria.
Right.
Yeah. And they ran used to run the major show too.
Mm.
And every year for the duration of the major show, we used to take it in every day. You know, in and out of every car. We used to enjoy that. And then one of the interesting things about it, and I was talking to somebody about that the other day, the old Cobbin Company coaches, the old mail coaches, they no longer, of course, ran, but there was still, the coaches were still in reasonable order. And one of the things they used to do, and there were some drivers still alive, and Dad always used to invite them down. They'd have a day there, and we'd have a lovely time climbing in and out of the coaches and them telling us stories of what went on, and then they'd give them. There was a big place where they had dinners and things. They're kind of, I don't know what you call it, reception room or something at the exhibition building. And that's where I had my engagement party.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's, when the governor or somebody was there opening, or premier, I suppose, wouldn't have been the governor, I suppose it was the premier,
Yeah.
was opening declaring the major show open, and they had a platform there, and Grandpa, your great-grandfather, hurt his foot, and so he had his foot, he had a stick, that's right, for a little while, because it hurt his foot. And those were the days when you asked the hand of your daughter in marriage.
Yeah.
And Gump and I had been skating, and Gump sprained his ankle or broke his ankle, I can't remember. Anyway, he was he was on a stick, so we went up to the exhibition, because Dad used to more or less live there while the thing was on. He went up on his stick, and Gump had his stick, so when the interview took place, both sticks were laid on the table.
Dear. And so,
And that was the first time I ever tasted, you know, they used to really lay it on. The meals were there magnificent. They used to cater for all these big functions and things. And that's where I had my engagement party. And they served a sparkling burgundy. And then sparkling burgundy went off the thing. Nobody sparkling burgundy was not heard of for many years. And now people drink it again. Oh.